But I want to make TV watching so much easier for you at home. I want to help you save. And so we have this incredible offer from the #1 best-selling media streamer, that is the Roku. What if I told you the Roku in and of itself would be, when we break this down, only like $5? Everything else that you're paying for to get the whole bundle, because you're seeing the antenna right here, up to 60 miles of range. All of these other little bundles that we'll go into with my expert, Bill Duggan, because he is so much smarter than me when it comes to tech. Yeah. All of this, if you had to purchase it anywhere else, like the big stores, $121.93. That's how much you would have to spend to get everything you're getting in this exclusive offer here at HSN. We have dropped it down to $54.99. That's actually better. Secret here, don't tell anybody. That was better than when we had it for the Customer Appreciation Month. We have it normally at $80 as an HSN original deal price. It will go back up to that price unless we sell out. Free shipping and handling here today. 67 off retail. The deal is so insane, but I just want to be able to show you how you can get 300 plus free channels, really an easy way to upgrade your TV. Just make it so much easier and save money, because if you can, why would you want to spend money on a huge, subscription or deal?
So many great words. Easy to set up, easy to save money. That's why Roku's #1 out there.
Yeah.
But this configuration is really just awesome right out of the gate. Why? You're getting an antenna and you're getting a media streamer. You put this on Wi-Fi, you have so much content for free, because streaming's not just about subscription services, it's about having options, 300 free options, and then you have what's over the airwaves for free. So either way we break this down, you're really getting something that's awesome. They are individually boxed too, Rebecca. So maybe you want to take this one on your travels this summer, maybe you want to set this one up in the guest room because someone's coming to stay and there's nothing to watch in that room, because you don't want a cable box in that room for the company that comes over a few times a year. So what's great about this is I've connected it to the big screen television. This big screen TV, it's a smart TV. Ooh, who's that lovely lady,
whoa.
right? Boom, watching HSN for free. Oh, who's that guy? Boom, press of one button. And again, the ease of navigating Roku is another reason why they're #1. But I just made this smart TV even smarter, or even easier. Because maybe I bought it a few years ago. It didn't have Apple TV or Disney Plus. So now I have all the big names, which by the way, these top 6 up here, they require a subscription.
Right.
But then when you get down into it, the Roku channel is free. The QVC HSN Plus channel, which I added, it's free. There's so many free options over here that you really can find something that you like, the company likes, the kids like, all summer long. Someone kind of said, and this is where I date myself, remember when it'd be the weekends and you go to the video store, pick a movie for the weekend, right?
That was my favorite on a Friday night.
Yes, or you go to the supermarket and get the red box. This is the video store of
There's
all
still
of
a couple
those.
red boxes out there, like just the last ones.
People still like to watch their movies.
Yes.
And this way you don't have to go to the store, you don't have the DVDs, it's all built into your television. If you can find it, if you can find the movie, because we're all talking about Yellowstone. What channel is it on? You're talking about The Crown. What channel is it on? White Lotus.
Right, you're trying to do like Google searches.
Right.
Wait, are you telling me I can just like voice it in, or I can just go in a search bar and just type it in?
Actually, you can, which is very interesting. So Roku, they have a variety of different Rokus.
Okay.
Some can be up to $100. This Roku, it's a more streamlined experience, but you still have that Roku app that you can download to your phone. So when you download the app, it's in here. Where is it? There. Oh, it's on my main page. Boom. It is free, Android or Apple, so boom, I'm pulling up my Roku app. I can actually control stuff from the Roku app, which is nice, because this Roku app is also going to give me the microphone. So I can speak to that microphone and it'll do the typing and searching for me. There's so many reasons to upgrade, whether it's your television or even just your Roku. My mom has an older Roku where she has to go through letter by letter, spelling out Yellowstone and all of that. And it's funny because I have a better Roku at home because I can speak to it. Poor mom, she's like, Yellowstone. It's time for mom to even upgrade, which is such a convenient aspect.
Yes.
And it's true. My mom is a Roku user. Not because she streams a lot, but because we knew it had to be easy for her.
It's just simplistic. And it has everything she wants right there. Not to mention, I don't know about you, but a lot with the streaming channels and everything and the free options these days, how much are you really watching in channels when it comes to regular television? You'd be surprised what that antenna can get for you that's actually free. Like your typical news, right? That's sometimes why we watch regular TV and don't have the streaming streaming
What's happening in the
channels.
neighborhood, yep.
So tell me how amazing, first of all, that looks like it would be a chic little decor
Right.
on your media console.
What's funny, when we launched this, Debbie Deming came out and she's like, okay, so where's the antenna? I'm
Right.
like, no, that's
That
your
is the
antenna.
antenna.
Because really what we all grew up with was this, right? The rabbit ears, and they still sell these, which is crazy because it is still out there for free. So think about it this way. Antennas are out there because the federal government tells the broadcast companies they have to provide a free signal. They can't just be people who can afford cable or have cable, or maybe your cable goes out. So it is out there. That's why these old antennas still work. OneForAll has won awards for this design because, it looks great. Has a fabric finish on the bottom, has a signal finder. It's actually right over my head. You can't even tell that's the antenna in your entertainment center.
It looks so beautiful with our little decor.
Right? And then you have a 10-foot cord. Why is that important? You'll want to reposition this because you'll connect it to your TV, you'll do a channel scan. 12 free channels. That's pretty good, right? But that's the NBC, the CBS, the PBS. Every area will be a little different. Reposition it, do another scan. 30 free channels? That's where you're all of a sudden like, oh, hold the phone. What have I been missing out all this time? That's why OneForAll has really upped the game in terms of the quality of the way it looks, but let's talk about that range. This antenna is 60 miles in terms of range. At this price point, you would expect it to be maybe a 30-mile antenna, 50-mile antenna. Nope, this goes at 10 extra miles up to 60. So it can pull in more.
Wow.
And again, I'll be honest, every household topography comes into play in terms of what you're gonna get. But when it ships for free, set it up and try it. Because that's where you'll appreciate, oh wow.
Because you don't even know where in your house might be the best spot, so just play.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Because also this will have that signal finder. It's the Goldilocks, the three little lights, sweet spot, which is great. Because this is actually what happened to me. I do stream a lot. My cable's actually Wi-Fi enabled now. But when my Wi-Fi went out, and I had no signal because of the storms and all that. This becomes an emergency preparedness. I had it connected to my TV,
That's amazing.
but I could still get my news, my weather, my sports, my local programming. So this is where it's kind of the best of both worlds. Stream all the content that everyone is talking about, but then you have that free stuff. The Jimmys at night, to watch your late night talk shows if you want. So it's a good configuration. And it's funny, we're talking about cutting the cable cords, but I mean, talk about the subscription fees. This app and that app and this fee versus getting things for free. And then even your Roku, because if you haven't streamed since the pandemic, not only are there more free options, I've talked about, the Roku channel and the HSN QVC Plus channel, but there's even now local channels that have an app on Roku. So
a lot of news channels too, like your favorite news, your local news.
Exactly, so it's the best of both worlds, which is awesome. Not all markets have it, but one near you probably does. Like boom, there's my Bay Area one. I love to pull it up, see what's happening out west, because we don't get the local news on the East Coast, but I can get it because I have a Roku. And that's again another reason why Roku is #1. Very easy to set up, very easy to navigate, which is important, and it's an easy upgrade. I'll be honest with you, we're also running a television special this week, right? The television is not $54. So to upgrade your TV experience for the summertime, for the company.
Maybe you're like, I couldn't afford a smart TV and you can't spend thousands. You can make your classic TV smart. I love it for dorm rooms too. So I know the kids are back from college right now, but they're gonna be going back to school or they have a graduate. A great way to give them a little upgrade, get them some free TV, right, with that antenna that comes with it.
And remember, they're individually boxed, which is great.
That is nice.
Because actually, I gave the antenna as a little housewarming gift once. Because my friends moved into a new place and they're like, yeah, they're not setting up the cable till Wednesday. And I'm like, that's like 4 days.
Without anything?
What do you get?
But even as, I like it even as emergency preparedness. It is storm season, not just here in Florida, but I mean around the country. We've got hurricane season coming and whatnot, and I didn't even think about that. That is, if the power goes out, you're thinking old school with the radios. Yes, those are good, but your antenna, your TV could still work for you if your Wi-Fi goes out, rather, because you can use the antenna and still access your local news channel. So that in and of itself is that perfect little thing to have in your emergency kit. But on top of that, I love it for summer vacays.
Right.
Because little did you know, even for my hospital stay with my kids, you can take it with you and plug it into any TV. So don't worry about, is that hotel gonna have channels I wanna watch or anything I wanna watch at night when I'm hanging out, or the short-term rental that you have. Bring it with you and you can watch all your shows and movies and whatnot wherever you are.
Funny, people have traveled with Rokus, and I'll be honest, some Rokus are 3 feet long. There's a big soundbar Roku.
Oh, really?
You're not traveling with that one.
This
one is perfect because yes, you can take it to the hotel room. Sometimes, I check in a hotel and I'm like, I spend 20 minutes trying to find my favorite shows. Which channel am I going to turn on at night when I get home, right? This is just so convenient, it's familiar, and that's because it's gonna be used. Remember, it's a 2-pack. This is your antenna with 60 miles of range. We normally say it's $1 a mile. That's why when we launched this antenna on its own, it was $50 to $60 purchase.
I was gonna say yes, like
and
if
now
you
we're
look at
including the
that, it's
Roku.
like $70 really in the retail store deals. Like
Just
that's
for the
that's
antenna?
actually a deal if
Right.
you can find it for 20 bucks for the Roku and maybe 50 for the antenna.
And that's where we're really knocking it out of the park with the value of what you're getting. And value matters. We all love to watch television. We know we can't always have it in every room. I'm gonna set it up in just a second because realize everything you need for the Roku, the cord, the HDMI cord, the batteries for the remote, it's all in the purple box. And sure, great gift to give to someone if you want to break up the set, but the gift is going to be for you when it's like, okay, I want to watch television. And you said make your smart TV. My mom, when we got her new television, she's like, don't make it smart. I just want my shows.
Right,
Then
like
don't
you
make it
think
complicated.
automatically it's gonna be complicated. So
Right.
look at how simple it is. Okay, the box is right there. I know exactly what I'm using. I don't have to go into all these different menu items.
Well, it's funny. She wants to watch The Crown. She would always go to watch The Crown at my
Okay.
sister's house. And she's like, well, I'd really like to watch a show, but they're out of town. I'm like, well, Mom, you can watch it. And she's like, what channel? I'm like, it's Netflix. And she's like, well, what channel is Netflix? She thinks it's like Channel 4 or 5.
Right.
Like, no, but she's like, how do I find it? Can you see it, Mom? It's right there. Boom. Pull up Netflix. Oh. What? I'd had this the whole time. Yes, you did.
You don't have to go
which
find
is
a
right over there.
guide and all these things. It's right there in
And
the
actually,
box.
another crazy thing about these apps, so you know, you might have HSN or QVC on your television.
Right.
When you can stream it on your app, you're gonna get more content, which is kind of fun.
True.
Because, you know, the channel, I think in my house, it's channel 29. It's, you know, it's the show,
Right.
but it's not all these cool extras, which is great.
Or if like you bought something from a show and you're like, oh, I want to go watch it back. Like I'm setting it up now. Go back and watch it free.
You can go back and look it up, but see all the extra content
Yep.
where you can curate by category, which is great because, you know, maybe it is a beauty day. I want more beauty or I need more electronics.
Yes.
You can see stuff we might have missed. This is why streaming has become the go-to. It's on demand when I want it. And what's also nice about a Roku experience, let's also be real, we all have our favorite channels and shows. On average, it's about 5, right? I watch HSN, I have a news show, I love HGTV, all that stuff.
Yeah.
All these extras, we can add, we can remove, we're not renegotiating a contract. Here's where Roku's up their game too. You know those fancy televisions with art in them?
Yes.
I can put I can change my backdrop to be a piece of art. I can photo stream
Like
from my
your own-
vacation. And I'm not doing it to the TV, I'm doing it to the Roku. So for a $5 upgrade in terms of however you want to break down the bundle, it's really a nice, convenient, yet go-to device for your television. all
This
summer
bundle
long.
is only to be found here at HSN at this deal. In fact, it's even better than our Customer Appreciation Month deal. Normally, this is going to be an $80 price tag for you at HSN. If you were to try and go out in the retail space, whether it be online or one of those big electronics stores that start with the B, you're going to spend around $121 and change to get all of it. To get the Roku, comes with the remote, to get that antenna, 60-mile range. I mean, it doesn't even look like an antenna. You wouldn't even know, but that gets you free channels. Many of us still want our news and whatnot, even though we're streaming from everything else. That allows you to still get that and not have to pay for cable, just so that you can get your news. And then it's your little emergency preparedness kit. So take a look. This is how you upgrade a very basic TV and not have to get a smart TV.
I love how you're talking about, maybe it's the kids going off to college, maybe it's you know, the guest room you're setting up because company's coming over. Everything I need is in this box. Maybe I set mine up during tax season, so I had some entertainment in front of me on the computer.
Like an
so
office.
boom, I just plug it into the HDMI cord, and all of a sudden this dated, slower television, look what it has. It has a Showtime, it has Apple TV and Hulu and all that great stuff, but then free options. Tina Jennings talks about, you know, her son loves to watch Kung Fu Panda, but they're like, seriously wants to watch it again? So they set up a television pretty much for him just to watch his shows. Boom, just over here. Because we used to do that, you know, sit the kids in front of the television, let them watch their shows. But because it's the Roku, you have that huge library. And please also notice, it tells you where you can watch it. So you're not going into Hulu, you're not going into Amazon, and it saves you money and time in shopping. That is just that one little Roku device. But then you can also add that antenna if you'd like, or put the antenna on another television. Do the scan, and then what you're gonna notice, oh, I have local news as I'm going to bed every night for free, yet this doesn't look like a dated piece of equipment in the guest room or wherever I wanna put it. 10-foot cord, so you can get tons of range, easy access, 60 miles.
Wow.
We got my mom actually an antenna a few years back
Yeah.
because we wanted to, you know, kind of save her some money on the cable bill and all that. But she only had a 30-mile range antenna, and she lives San Francisco, huge media market, but NBC is 50 miles away. So she didn't get NBC. so we didn't get to watch, the
Yeah,
must-see
maybe
TV.
maybe that's her news channel that she likes.
So we upgraded her to an antenna with 60 miles of range. Now she has more to grab and more to watch. You will appreciate how the value really pays for itself. But to be honest, my big takeaway is when I want to watch a show, it is easy to find. I can easily navigate around. And then you'll be surprised what your Roku can do because it does so much more. Here's a fun one. We took some pictures earlier. I want to share them with family and friends. It's the bridal shower. It's the wedding. Boom. This picture, Rebecca, we took just a few minutes ago. It's on my phone. I don't know if you guys can see it on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
But I already flung it to the television.
How fun when you get back from the trip and you want to show your grandparents or whatever. Oh, look at their trip. We can just look at all the beautiful pictures.
It's a slideshow right here from my phone. And I did not upgrade my TV. I just got the Roku experience to make it an easy to integrate aspect. I mean, even if you split it in half, it's like $6 each.
Right.
So really, it's phenomenal.
This is the time to upgrade. This is the time of the year when you're going to be doing the trips. Take it with you. I love it. Don't believe just us. Our customers in the chat, our fun little community. We've got Annie writing, and she goes, I got the Roku a few months ago. Best investment I've ever gotten from HSN, and I love it. So, Annie, I'm so glad that you are falling in love with it. We give you 30 days here. You could try this. You can see the experience and feel just confident about your purchase and make sure that you love it. And it would be a wonderful gift for someone as well. This is the time to do it. Best price we've done. $121 worth in this exclusive bundle. Now $54.99. Free shipping.